Hello! How's it going, everybody? Happy Wednesday. It ain't Tuesday, it was yesterday. 8-Bit Steve, how are you? Secret of my mama. The sword of mama. That would be more dangerous than the sword of mana. So how are you? How's it going? How's everything? It is Tuesday? Is it Tuesday? Shoot. I gotta go. No, just kidding. Why did I think today was Wednesday? I don't know. My schedule's all messed up anyways. We're like, my kids had like a Christmas pageant this morning, so it's all just, yeah. I have no idea what time it is. Hey, Schiffer coming up. Schiffer, if you're listening, do the right thing. Don't be stupid about this. Hopefully that works out okay. Obviously, I put a lot into what we were talking about last as well. But yeah, I look forward to chatting about that. Oh, they're going to have the stern talking to, right? You're not going to be sternly spoken to. I hope not. If they cop an attitude, it's time. Yeah. Hey, let me know how that goes. Shoot me a DM later out of curiosity. You will speak at them, comma, sternly. Big Joe, what do you know? Fun part of getting all the time blends into one amorphous blob. Yeah, remember when you were a kid, you're like, yeah, Christmas break. Yeah, summer break. Now you're like, every day is a momentless, timeless, amorphous blob. A nebula of chronological lack of meaning. An existential crisis on which the face of the clock taunts me. Something like that. Sarge Smash, how's it going? It's pretty good today. It's pretty good. You know, like I've taken a lot of cues from some streamers that I really looked up to. Present tense, sorry. And one of the things that I think is really nice is being emotionally honest with your audience. There are a lot of creators. I'm not gonna name any names, but there are a lot of creators, in my opinion, that kind of put on like a fake, like TikTok-y song and dance. Nothing wrong with TikTok, obviously. It's just this, you know, like a performative kind of emotional state, let's say. But you know, now that you come in here for me to trauma dump all over you, but you know, to be a little on the honest side with one's humanity, I think is really good. So, whoa, they could reach that. That's nice. Blue 46. But yeah, all that said, today is a good day for the emotions. It's not too bad. Yesterday was on the rough side, but you know, it's just going up and down. And I think that's what humanity is like. Mr. Temper with the arithmetician, congratulations. As usual. We missed you yesterday. I thought we made a crack about you in your absence. I don't know. Feel that about getting old. Time is weird. Stuff that seems forever goes often pretty weird. Stuff it feels like yesterday. Yeah. No, that is weird. It's like, didn't we have tuna last night? What was that, like 10 years ago? And then you're like, I remember when Rugrats started airing. You're like, that was a long time ago. All right. I'm not sure if this is where we're supposed to go, but we'll check it out. Oh, yeah. We got to go to Taznica. The Republic is west of here. So let's go over there. You know what's odd is I still meet folk. Met a really nice guy on X today who said he was going to check out the streams on YouTube. I still meet people who don't know that I'm doing the every RPG thing. And I always feel like I'm oversharing. I always feel like I'm over-marketing. But I always say that only you can self-promote. Only you can self-promote. The kind of the fame that follows you around, people can't stop talking about me. It's the gaseous wake with which you leave us. In your absence, we're like, you smell that? It's a mix of sulfur and brimstone. Must be... must be... Oh, what's his name? Oh, yeah. Mr. Temper. I guess this is it over here. This looks different. I don't recall going here before. No, that's not it. Okay, I don't know where I'm going. I've always found navigation difficult in this game. Anybody else? Heck, I was getting lost even just when we were running around on the ground. But, let's see, Taznika. I feel like I've been to Taznika before. So, that's just a village right there. Isn't this where you get the sword? This is like, those are like the waterfalls that you fall off at the start of the game? Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Can I say one more honest thing too? You know, being emotionally open to my audience. Since my kids had a pageant this morning, I dressed up a little bit. I put on slacks. I got my fancy shoes on. Wearing a cardigan. I forgot how much I missed cardigans. So I'm feeling fancy. You know, sometimes you dress up and you're like, oh, I feel good. I feel nice. So I should do that more often, and I forget to. It was like, looks like it's another cotton shorts day. I don't know if this is it. I don't think it is. Can't even. Oh, it's here. Yeah, it's... So, two ways to get lost in this game. One, narratively. It doesn't roadmap a path for you too well. Rarely, you know, a character will say, hey, you need to go blah blah blah, you gotta go over there, and you're like, okay. But then you know, that doesn't always happen. What was this? Is this Santa's house? No, it definitely is not. What's up? Oh, it is Santa's house. What's up, Major Rage? How are you? And a box of almonds here as well. Hey, I gotta ask almonds. Why almonds? What, why almonds? Is that your favorite nut? I would like to know the backstory of your username. Actually, I'll take backstories of everybody's usernames. It's one of my favorite things to ask. Like Major Rage. What kind of mage are you? I know I pop in, you got a red hat on. Are you're a fellow red mage, aren't you? The world needs more red mages. Where the heck is anything? I don't know where Taznika is. I really don't. I'm gonna look up a world map. Always wondered too. Figure your name, or you were eating an almond joy at the time, so you came out with a box of almonds. That's cool. I guess that's less copyright violation than almond joy. Box of almonds. I'll take it. I like almonds. Actually, I like mixed nuts in general. What are we doing here? Secret of Mana map. And once again, this is my fairly frequent reminder that it is pronounced mana and not mana. Do your best if you can. Cultural term. Let's see. We are looking for Taznika. I don't even see it on this map. Okay, Castle of Taznika. So that's like over there. Even looking at the map, I have no idea. No, I know where I am. We gotta go southwest, I think. I'm gonna pass an island on the right. Nope. Never mind. There's gonna be a mountain range ahead. Yes. And past that, like over here, I think this is Taznika. You know when you enter like a place in some RPGs, and at the top of the screen there's like a little speech bubble that says where you are? That's helpful. That's always nice. Hey, we made it. Red, I hardly recognized you. What's up? There's an Imperial spy in the castle. He's after the king. Beware. All right. We shall beware. Let's see. You're not navigationally challenged. Somebody who conquered uncharted waters, you're fine. I don't know, man. That's hard to believe, Mr. Temper. You are many things, but I don't know if you're navigationally challenged. This game, though, it's hard to navigate. Name was originally inspired of the Black Mage. Oh, okay. So when we founded our website, and now it's the Pixels, but it used to be thewellreadmage.com. I founded it with two friends. We had the Timely Mage and the Black Humor Mage. And I was the Well-Read Mage. Every once in a while, I still get to talk to Black Humor Mage. Old friend of mine. Let's see. Major race streams are great, guys. Follow me. Yes, do that. Absolutely. Let's see if we could do a shout-out thing real quick. How does this work? And then you do... We'll make it easy here. Did it work? No. Why didn't it work? I don't know. Let's try this. Hey, there it goes. That worked. Okay. Charted Waters map is similar to real world, so it was easier. Well, presumably the real world is like more complex than like an RPG world map, so I don't know. I would get lost in the real world. That doesn't make it easier. That makes it harder. Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for being here all the time, and thanks for the support. Where is the spy? Oh yeah, we're looking for a spy. I don't know how I feel about this track that's playing right now. It's not bad, but it's not like the best work. Where's the spy? It's the king. The king is the spy. Who are you? You must be spies. Wait a minute. Silent spy, take him away. Wait, he's not the king. Ha! Using the king, I could have ruined this realm, but I've failed. Take this! What have you done? King? Question mark in parentheses. I love that. They're probably at the castle entrance. Think I'll have you destroy the king. Think again. Oh, it was a ninja. You gotta watch out for those guys. Okay. So, you know, I was chit-chatting with folk about the boss fights in this game on X, and they're just not very fun. That's the thing. I mean, these aren't so bad because there's not like a giant spike tiger coming at you. Hello. Okay, let's see here. Maybe we can target something. No. 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 All right. Cool. Now what? I don't remember this. Is there something special I gotta do? Sir, snap out of it. Oh, where am I? What happened? Oh, they like make it so you have to talk to him. We used to have a strong navy, but now our sand ship is in service. No more Imperial spies will get in here. Gemma was the commander of the king's troops. His best friend was the hero Seren. When Seren fell in battle, Gemma stepped down and never fought again. Maybe it's Hema. Maria is really taking a name, or making a name for himself, beg your pardon. Well done, your highness. The Mononite has beaten the spy. I can't believe such a thing would happen. I was worried when I heard some kid had the sword, but now I'm not. Allow me to give you this. Got the sword's orb. You've learned much, but you can't rest yet. You still have to learn what true courage is. If the Empire is being this aggressive, it means they almost have the fortress. I'm off to fight the Empire wherever I can. You must now find the sage Jock. From him you'll learn true courage. Maybe it's Hawk. Sage Hawk. Alright, we got stuff. Gemma's studying at the power of mana. Or studying the power of mana. Beg your pardon. Something evil about that Dark Stalker. It's in the name. The Republic and Pandora are allies. We're on the brink of war. The Emperor is after our king. Oh, there is a door there. Okay. Let's check this one back here. I don't know if there's going to be anything in all these rooms, but we can take a peek nonetheless. Greatly simplified RPG too. There's not a lot of treasure hunting in this. That's not a bad thing. Obviously, this is just observational stuff. Oh, hey, hello. What's the Emperor up to? Gemma's still the realm's finest warrior. His only equal was the legendary warrior, Saren. Ha ha ha. Hey, haven't I seen you somewhere? NPC number 2 said, haven't I seen you somewhere? This castle's like a big town. Oh, there's a person over here. Hey, big boy. I heard you saved the king. Hiya, big boy. A sunken continent rests under the coral. The Empire is trying to raise it. Only the world's mana seeds, which seal the continent, stand in their way. Mana's power is waning. I guess that's it, huh? We've been around the whole thing. Oh, little baby. A tiny little sprite. You're the tiny one. Okay, now we gotta go back to the mountain, I believe, the lofty mountain. Here, maybe? What is this? Nothing. I just put that little puka there. Oh, and that's gonna be the. I guess we'll wait for Baron and. Well, I don't know if he'll make it in today, but today's Hawaiian word of the day is puka. P-U-K-A. Puka means a hole in something. So like a crater has been called a puka. You've probably heard of puka shells. They put like a thing, like a hole in the puka shell, so that they can put the string through it, so that you can make a puka shell necklace. Puka. Hella Depraved, how's it going? Who's this? Nah. The Depraved gives it away. Work PC didn't allow me to get on Twitch. I don't want to get up. Oh, I'm glad you're still around. You're around at work on a PC too. I really do feel privileged that anybody comes in here in the middle of the day. I know y'all got stuff going on, especially this busy time of season. So thanks very much. So here to compliment you on the use of the word. Oh, hey. Oh yeah, on Twix. Well, thanks very much. Controversy. It's a fun word. I was thinking about a controversy podcast where each episode was a different current controversy, current or past. But I don't know. I'm getting too old for this sort of thing. James and Depraved, welcome in. How are ya? As you can see, we're playing more Secret of Mana. Secret of Mana. And we just learned our Hawaiian word of the day, puka, which means a hole in something. I wonder if you could even use it as, like, to put a hole in something. Oh, you work from home. Well, that's cool. I think more people who would like to, obviously, should be able to work from home. Working from home is amazing. I haven't been doing much work recently, but working from home is good. Alright, nothing here. You listened to that for real, JK? Well, now I don't know if you would listen to it. Hey, get out of here. Not in again? His sageness will see you. Oh, he's right there. Wow. Before you sits his reverence Jock. I'm his... Oh, Disciple. So they actually misspell the word disciple twice in this game. Yeah, it's hard for me to think of like any game that becomes really huge that doesn't become tiring in terms of its narrative. I think the best thing that we can do is completely detach ourselves from all of the ridiculous discussion. Seriously, like, yeah, like somebody's like, in 4 months nobody will remember E33. I was like, okay, in 4 months, realistically, all the hyperbole will die down and people can actually talk about the game itself. That'll be cool. Master speaks in an old tongue. Allow me. You must undergo a test. Conquer the ones within and you'll find courage. Sure, I'll try. Right, good luck. Alright, here we go. This is such a curious set of sprites. Like, this is like a pterodactyl superhero with like a beard. Very strange. Twitter is bad for the health. Yeah, disciple, not desciple. Twitter, unfortunately, is really addicting. Twitter, unfortunately, is really addicting, and that's one thing. It's also really good for connecting with people for collabs and building your brand and stuff like that. The terrible part, unfortunately, is that it has a lot of really difficult people on there. Well, this is not cool. Wow. All right. So, like, how underleveled are we now on a scale of 1 to being severely underleveled? Oh, but they got the slime guy, so it might be a good place to level up. I don't know. I can't even hit these two. Looks like it spawns weaker enemies, so that's neat. Just need to actually, like, get this thing taken care of right here. Oh, alright. Yeah, maybe a decent place to hang out. Oh, we could probably even go AFK as well. That's not cool. Very uncool, Captain Duck. Red Mage After Dark. Hello, welcome to Red Mage After Dark. I'm Red Mage, and it's After Dark. Let's see. How's it going, Aegis? Let's see. So I try not to talk about E33 because, well, it's a favorite game of all time and it's become both cool to hate it without playing it and I love it in spite of others. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I mean. Look on the bright side. Look on the bright side, Depraved. You will be able to talk about that game earnestly and honestly, but it will take a little bit of time. It will. That's the unfortunate thing. But yeah, once you just like, this is what happens. Every time there's a game of the year, every time there's a really popular game that comes out, so the social medias are just get crowded with people who want to be really tribal in their thinking. You don't want to be like, you know, let's take sides on something that you don't need to take sides on. At all. Like, there doesn't need to be a debate. It's weird. Like, people will be like, oh no, not enough people like this thing. Or, oh no, too many people don't like this thing. So I will balance out the universe with my bizarre opinion. That's typically what I see. Yeah, everybody, exactly what Mage said there. From one mage to another, well done. Everyone has to be in a camp of some sort. Exactly that. We have to be sectarian in our thinking. Not great. Oh, it'll end. It'll end for Prime 4. Don't worry about it. This ain't Final Fantasy. Like think about this. Like Wind Waker, right? Was controversial when it came out. It settled down. General consensus settled down. That's how criticism works. Over time, a consensus develops, and so that'll be something to look forward to. Prime 4 may not be as widely celebrated as the previous Primes, and that's okay. But yeah, people will eventually stop making bait posts and saying crazy hyperbolic things and stuff like that on socials about it, and that's something to look forward to. Let's see. I'm forever in Camp Onawana. I'm forever in Camp Wanahakalugi. It's pretty vexing not being able to hit anything. So this is the part of the game where we're gonna need more level ups, huh? I guess so. Let's see. We'll do some of this. I could just grind here for a while, I guess. Well, let's try this. Wow, magic, not doing so hot. Stuff, give me stuff. Yeah, which is crazy because we did some grinding yesterday. I think I grinded. I think I did some grinding for like 30 minutes yesterday. It was a long time. So I'm not sure if there's a good grinding point here. Oh my goodness. But we'll have to do that. Oh yeah, give me that one right there. Sweet. How about this? Moon Saber. Alright, it wears off so fast. Oh my gosh. I'll look away for 1 second. Sectarian? Yeah, unfortunately real in that part of the world. No, sectarian's a very real world. Very real word, beg your pardon. Camp Onawana, we hold you in our hearts. When I think about you, it makes you wanna fart. It's I hope we never part. Say it right or pay the price. Is that what he says? I always used to turn the TV off when that came on. Okay, so enemies are too strong here. We gotta go. We gotta go. It was nice knowing you. Okay, a better place to grind. Who knows? We could grind right outside, I guess. Try that. I need to buy more stuff. On Prime 4, I've avoided seeing just about anything for that game. I will probably play it after Christmas. I asked Santa for it, so we'll see how that goes. I generally think that really late sequels can be miss. So there's that. 90s shows, yeah, they did hit a little different. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go purchase the stuff from Gold City. Yeah, it might be expensive, but we're swimming in gold right now, so we're gonna go over there. That ought to help. I haven't purchased upgrades for a while. Unless there's a better place to go right now. Does anybody know if there's a good place to go to buy upgrades? Let me see. Oh, and we got a couple orbs that we can use too. So there's a few things we could do to help. Okay, looks like yeah, it looks like I think I got a sword orb that I could use to upgrade. So we'll go to Gold City and what about here? I don't think I've landed here yet. If you can. There we go. And again, too, with I think, you know, the principle that I laid out earlier, I think also is covered, or rather also covers, oh, sea hair tails. What are we supposed to do with that? I forgot. Anyway, also covers Metroid Prime 4. Yeah, it'll be easier to talk about that. E33. Even Astrobot last year, people were like, platformers shouldn't be able to wear or to win Game of the Year awards, and like, what's wrong with you? Anyways, let's see. Locate the merchant. Okay, what to do with it? Go back to the town. Oh yeah, we gotta go back to Kakara. That's where we gotta go. We gotta go to Kakara Village. Okay. Ugh. Does anybody here know what a sea hare is? Too, this is a real thing, and it is nasty. Hello. I'd rather be poor and alive than rich and dead. Poor and dead. I'm from the Empire. The Emperor's gone nuts. I escaped here with my family. We're married. What? No, you're not. Age means nothing. As long as there's love, adults just don't get it. Okay. What is a JRPG? Oh, this is not a big island at all. Very small island. Nothing ever happens here. This here island is really a turtle shell. It's Festiticalon. There's your Tolkien reference for the day. Wow. Okay, now we're looking for Gold City. Let's see. Is that it there? Looks like it could be there. I have no idea which direction that is. Like, it's gonna be over the water. Oh look, this one's got like a controller nearby it. Is this the island that that Rooster was talking about? It might be. Let's see. Unless it's the same island. I don't know. Hey, how's it going, Beamstock? How the heck are you? It seems like the same island. Beamstock, what's going on? What's happening today? A silly Marillion? Oh, I like that pun. I do. So we already talked to this guy. Okay, can we use the rope to get out of here? No. How about here? They're gonna make us... Oh, yeah. There we go. Tantrums in a fandom? What? No, yeah, I think that's a fandom thing in general. This is why I like the idea of being a fan. I don't like the idea of being part of a fandom. People will use it. People will use a word like community, and this is just personal opinion. Okay, if you feel like you're part of a fandom and you're, a completely acceptable, behavior person, then that's cool. That's good for you. For me, I'm just saying. For me, fandoms, yeah, they can be pretty intense. And I don't know. I would rather just consider myself a fan. People will use the word community, and to me, like, a community is like a group of people who have proximity to each other and more in common than, say, purchasing a consumer product. Maybe that's part of why fandoms break down. Let's try coming out here. No. Where the heck is this island? I'm going in circles at this point. It was over here, maybe. Okay, it's gonna be nearby, like, kind of the starting area. This is it, right? That's the Empire. Gold City is like over... I thought it was around here. You might be the Anindo fandom community. Which is an extremely toxic community. Oh my goodness. That's not it there, is it? It's impossible to navigate on this game. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Fandom related mantra is the worst part of any community is the community. Yeah. Oh, so the point I was making, a community, like, I think of community as like people who share more in common than just purchasing a product. There it is. It's over there. Live near each other, have some physical proximity so that, if something happens, there's an emergency or something, that the community can come together. I have, though, to be perfectly positive about it, I have seen that happen online. So I think that happens online, but I don't think that it's because people share like an affinity for a video game. I think it's because people share a space. I think that's what's more important, and that's what should be sort of the thing that's lauded, not just like, hey, you like this thing, I like this thing. That's the start of a relationship, but building a relationship takes more than that. Thanks, Dad. All right, we're gonna pull up the map. I have no idea where I'm going here. Gold City, y'all. Gold City. Okay, I need to go northeast. There's going to be 2 mountain ranges. 1, 2. And there it is. Oh my gosh. This better be it. Oh, it's gold, all right, baby. It's gold. Let me catch up here. Let's see. Mr. Temp, Metroid hasn't been fun since the SNES. Did you play Metroid Dread, Mr. Temper? That was my game of the year for that year. What was that? What year was it now? How long ago was that? Dread was it. It's gold and it's bold. Yeah, Dread is fantastic. And I think the Prime trilogy is really good. I haven't played Prime 4. But yeah, I'm guessing Tempe didn't play Dread. Dread's fantastic. There's the sword orb. Oh, and now it's the Masamune. That's how you know it's a Final Fantasy. Okay, so we did that. Now we gotta go buy stuff. Right here. There we go. Role play and troll real life. And we got to Metro Prime 4. Yeah, no, I'll be playing Metro Prime 4. I'm looking forward to it. But you don't like the same thing I do, therefore you're wrong. Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, Mage knows what's up. Mage knows. Why couldn't you get into Dread? That's such a such a wishy-washy, flimsy statement. I couldn't get into it. All right, like it's like trying to get into like freeform jazz or something. It's a friggin' Metroidvania platformer. Like it's about as like normal Metroid as you can get. Why could you not get into it? Did you eat a bad sausage that day? A bad potato? You might be a bit of undigested crumb of bread, a mold of cheese, something like that. Joke with this argument is even point on it. Does, yeah. Lazuri ring. We got okay. So there's a couple of rings here. Let me pull this up. Shield ring prevents petrification. Lazuri ring is +5 intelligence, so that's cool. And then Lazuri ring is just all around better, so that's what we're gonna get. 2 and 3. Oh yeah, we got the Baywatch swimsuit here. Flower suit, they call it. Flower suit, and this one is battle suit. So, curiously, these are identical items. It's just that the girl can equip either one. So, obviously, we're going to get this. And then for helmets, we've got a choice here as well. Dragon helm, duck helm, and unicorn helm. Let's see what the differences are here. So, duck helm is the best one. Then dragon helm, then unicorn helm. And there's no reason to buy the weaker ones. I guess he can only wear the dragon helm, but then we can get 2 duck helms. 2 duck helms puts me in mind of turducken. Has anybody ever had turducken? It's where they take a hen and put it inside of a duck and then put that inside of a turkey. Boom, 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 boom. Start it and forget about it. Did you finish Dread Beamstock? That thing's great. I played through it like 3 times in a row. How many sticks you got in your backside? It's a secret to everyone? Yeah, wishy-washy, flimsy excuse. I couldn't get into it like freeform jazz. Mr. Temper, you've been demoted now to Little Temper. I demand that you change your username, Stat. Would you love it when games tell you what items did? Yeah. Yeah. It's not long. You should finish it. It's pretty good. 285 hours in Dread? It's got to be like, what, 10 playthroughs? Something like that. I did the hardest mode. I did a speedrun attempt. I played through it a couple times. Played through it like a bunch of times in a row, and then my kids were still like, so when are you going to play Metroid Dread? I was like, I literally just finished playing it. Oh, yeah, that's a huge jump. So I probably should have bought these a long time ago, but I didn't. Because I wanted to be manly, I guess. I don't know. I wanted to save money. Is that so wrong? Duck hat. Flower suit, yeah. This thing. Lazuri ring. And then... duck hat. She must look ridiculous in that swimsuit plus the duck hat. The number one reason why they didn't reflect changes in armor on the character sprite. Metroid Tread I would play. They should make that like one of those weight loss games. Metroid Tread. Work out with Samus. Your demands hold no sway here. Oh, right. Sure. The stream. Yeah. You're going to argue with the streamer about it. Okay, Mr. Timber. Let me just play you back all these times that I recorded you so I can blackmail you into changing your name. That's how it works around here. Don't forget, I'm the only one with a microphone. That gives me power over you. You think this gives me power over you? Yep. Sure does. I think we have enough money. Got a lot of money. Oop. Wrong way. I always feel bad when I beat on Mr. Temper here, because not because I know he can take it, but because somebody's gonna watch this and not know that this is Mr. Temper and I's thing, that like we go way back, just kind of hassling each other like this, and they're gonna walk away and be like, well, that red mage guy is a jerk. I mean, everybody already thinks that anyway, but, you know, even more so now. All right. Yes, we did it. I don't think that that's going to, you know, eliminate the need for grinding here, but it could help, maybe? I don't know. We'll see about this, this True Courage challenge. Oh, yeah, and then we also need to, I don't, yeah. We also need to, buy some more stuff. We need stuff. Okay, try and get sense of direction. No. Ah. I've discovered your plan. What was your plan? We're gonna go east. Oh, undermine my reputation by baiting me into making fun of you. Diabolical. That's what that is. Yeah, it's right around here, right? Thought it was. There it is. Okay, now we must needs go purchase some stuff from this guy. How's it going, guy? I need to fill up on these. Oh, the days when you could just buy 99 things all at once. I mean, I guess we're pretty full. Okay, but that's good. That's an okay problem to have. Bam, bam. Ba-da, ba, 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 ba. Oh man. Don't give me PTSD flashbacks, Big Joe. Yeah, you gotta watch out what you say, otherwise a thought police come after you. AKA some guy with an anime PFP on socials. Oh no. Wake up. The unconscious thing. Okay. There we go. Maybe The unconscious thing. Maybe, there we go. Maybe I should just grind this mountainside for a while. We're getting level ups here. That's the thing that I worry about, though, Big Joe. I mean, we're joking around, but, like, every once in a while, I'll check Wikipedia. I'm like, has anybody made, like, a rage page for me yet? I hope not. I hope not. That's like, you ever Google your name? Oh, it sucks now. I tried Googling my name a couple weeks ago. Awful. Would not recommend if your name was my name. Yeah, it's much easier out here. So maybe this will be the thing to do rather than go inside. I don't know. We could check it out. Quit sleeping on the job. Somebody's sleeping on the job. Wake up, whoever that is. Oh, it's Randy. Randy, wake up. Quit sleeping on the job. I think he gets stuck because he's a dummy. Nickname and real name of the two never come up together. Well, that's good. That's good. I feel like Aegis Runestone would have like separate things that would hit for key terms and stuff like that. I love Mountain. Oh, this is just a glitchy place. This mountainside. This is the second glitch that I've had on this mountainside. Yesterday we got the sprite stuck in a wall. Now we're talking to an invisible cat merchant. Maybe I shouldn't save here, but here we go. Because he doesn't always appear there, and then now he's just magically there. Yeah, this one mountain in particular is pretty bad. Start your streaming career so all the heat from the cancel. I mean, you could. Maybe I'll just put your name on my next book. That'll do it. And the definitive book of SNES RPGs Volume 2, definitely, absolutely by Mr. Templar. That's going to be the full title. That presumes I write the next book, but we'll see about that. All right, we're going to go inside. We're going to do it. We're going to do it and see. See how difficult this is. You know what? Like I was saying, why are you and Baron not streaming together? Y'all need to get on that. Nitro Pumpkin gets whacked. Well, let's do some level upping here. Not that. This one. Oh, that's pretty nice. Ah. Select button's always slow on this. Okay, let me see if I can. 6. Get ready for the best sound effect in the game. Yeah, let's see what happens. Nothing! It's the most useless, the charging. It's so useless. Okay, time to blow up the pumpkin. Pumpkin, we love you. Yeah, Baron and Temper, they could be like an Abbott and Costello. Who would be Abbott? Who would be Costello? I feel like no, actually I don't know. I don't know what I feel. I feel like something. You'd be banned from Twitch in a week? Now, you could have like a furry and a diaper on the front page. You could seriously like I know this is a family-friendly chat. You could be undressed on the front page of Twitch, painting your skin, and not get banned. So you'd be fine. But like Twitch, Twitch is so wishy-washy with their banning. Couple years to get your finances back in order. It doesn't it doesn't cost much to stream. You have a phone, you could stream off your phone. Just point it at the TV and use the camera and the microphone on the phone. There you go. Wham bam boom 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 boom, done. You're welcome. Dude, those are expensive. 8? That costs 8 MP. Holy smokes. Okay. Let's see. What else we got? Change form, magic absorb. This is what we need to do. I forgot we have magic absorb, so we're going to be just spamming magic. Oh, cool. Neat. Everybody just pass out. Lunar magic. You never know what's going to happen. Lunar magic sucks, man. Got this change form here. No! Oh, because it has wall on, huh? That sucks. Alright. Rad. You're gonna vibe and cuddle your plushies. There's TMI, Aegis, and then there's whatever that was. But you know what? I'll absorb that mental image with gusto. Nitro Pumpkin gets whacked. How does this wear off? Oh, I got Remedy. We could try that. Remedy on everybody. Remind me not to use lunar magic. Oh, he's dead. Oh, what happened? That was weird. He blew up and then there was an orange one there. Oh yeah, we need to stay with the axe. Oh, not that way. Okay, so let's do some stuff. Oh, that was weird how the cursor was green. That sort of shows that it was on the same layer, I think. Right? Something like that. Do that again. And then we'll absorb some MP. Hey, at least I'm comfy. There's no argument there. Baron, how's it going? Are you famous? You two were already famous here. But Baron, I was trying to get your brother to start streaming with you. You two should start streaming. It's fun. You basically you show up. It's like dying naked every day and knowing that you have to do it again and again and again. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Okay, let's try some of this. So that did nothing. We got nothing out of that, huh? Oh, you know what? Why don't we try it on everybody? There we go. 2. 2 is better than not 2, so that's cool. Bro, I told you. We're getting through this section. It's a little slow going, but we're doing it. Oh, those hedgehogs. I don't know. I'm afraid of those guys. You never got to uploading? Yeah, Infamous more likely. Level up the moon magic. We gotta work on it. You do all the work. I'll just show up. You could tell you guys are brothers. That's how I would talk to my brother. Okay. All right. Moon magic time. Change you into stuff. So that's pretty handy right there, actually. Like, that is pretty handy. Yeah, we need some MP. Some sweet, sweet MP. Oh, there we go. That's rad. No! That's not rad. That's the opposite of rad. Darn it! Dag nabbit. Why's this always gotta happen to me? Sweet. Now we can do this again. Friggin', and it's like silver too, so you can tell it's like shadow. Oh, okay, we turn him blue. There we go. Nine? Oh man. That is the best. Dang. Dang. That is some hard hitting right there. And she's out. So let's see. Let's use a chocolate. And she can go ahead and we'll use a fairy walnut. As we're full up on those. So there we go. Little fairy walnut for you. I was like, he's taking a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Oh, Silver the Hedgehog? Is there a Silver the Hedgehog? Actually, I have no idea how many hedgehog characters there are. The answer is too many. Chili dogs. If you ever had a chili dog, they're okay. They're just all right. I never pictured that chili dogs would become the kind of icon of a mascot character that they did, but yeah, tis what it is. Oh man, this is rad. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Oh, so there is a silver. Wow, all that just is nothing. There we go. Every once in a while we get something good. I wish that guy up there would spawn something that I can drain MP from. All right. So we're gonna use a fairy walnut. I'll buy some more of these later. Yeah, just go to the bathroom. What the heck? Raise your hand next time. Oh, okay. I didn't do anything. Couple wishes. All right. Trying to save that MP here, but I don't know. Let's go back to right like this. Anybody know what levels you're supposed to have on magic at this point? I've basically just been using Undine, like the whole game. Fantasian, I have not played it. Would love to. I'm glad that a version of it got ported to actually accessible spots. It was debuted on Apple Arcade, right? Like, come on. Ain't nobody got Apple Arcade. You level and you manage to max level as soon as you get it. Oh, really? So on stream, I typically try to avoid grinding for these RPGs. Sometimes I have to stop and do it. But yeah, I haven't really done any of that, at all. That's not too long, Mage, to actually do all the grinding for the magics. What hilarious. Is that the iPhone looking game? Yeah, it's that one. See, this is why you developed a reputation of not liking anything. Because this is how you talk about video games, as if you don't like anything. And he goes, I like stuff. Yeah, name one. Whoa, no. Not in my house. Okay. You're gonna get whacked here. Yeah, wait a second. There we go. Well, those are some pretty tough enemies, so gotta watch out for those. Yeah, Fantasian is the game where they built like physical dioramas, right? For the characters to run across. That's ridiculous. That's like it's like talking about Cuphead. Like, is that the one that looks like a Disney cartoon? Like, just maybe try liking video games a little more, Mr. Temper. You won't get made fun of so much. I promise you. I promise you. It's a New Year's resolution for you. There you go. Anybody else want a New Year's resolution? I'll hand them out to you. I don't know if anybody does that anymore. Yeah, that was too far. If you, of all people, have to stop and ask if it was too far, then it was too far. Yes. Avoid on-screen and not good at turning it into content. I don't think I am either. But I don't know if I've ever stopped to grind. I haven't thought about it. Stopping to grind up all the magics. So I haven't thought about how long that takes. I think I've done it for a couple things. Here's the thing too, right? Is like, this just dawned on me. Like if I, the two casters level their magic separately, or do the elementals themselves level up? Cuphead is the one that looks like Disney cards. Ha 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 ha. Y'all, we need to turn this into an art appreciation class. That's what we need to do. Oh, netting. I guess we could just keep spamming that, huh? Oh, he didn't get anything that time. Gotta watch out for that. Think the elementals level up? Beamstock, what's a resolution for you? To eat more legumes in the new year. There you go. The caster levels are independent from each other. Okay, so each caster individually levels up their own elements. So it's not like the character of the element levels up, right? So then you've done it for both casters. You've leveled up all their magic. It begins. Win and you pass the test. All right. Oh no. I remember this. Cool. So this could be bad. I don't want to die here. That's the thing. Don't want to do that. Shadow X1, X2, and X3. Okay, let's try some of this. Oh, maybe, you know what? You always kill the healer. That's the strategy. The strategery is you kill the healer first. See if this does anything. Nope. So then I'm going to do some of this. Why? Easy. Oh, it's a drain, huh? I think I forgot about that. I used it once before, but it didn't dawn on me. That's pretty rad. That lunar magic, though. I like how they use charge attacks, because they're evil. Do you think that you could fight a shadow version of yourself? Which version would win, you or the shadow version? I think Shadow Moses would win because he's got his own island. Oh, good job. All right, we did it. Shower me with praises, video game. You eat a lot of legumes? Oh, okay. Well, maybe I don't know. That's your resolution. Oh, I know what it is, Beamstock. It's beat Metroid Dread. There you go. The Dark Reflection trope. Gotta love it. Zelda 2. Thank you. Moonsaber is pretty cool. Like a Shadow Mage would win. He'd fight dirty. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Maybe Shadow Moses would be more civil. We won, huh? Where's Jock? Well done. When you put your hearts together, nothing can stop you. You will master the sword by joining courage, knowledge, and love. I am Jock. The old man was an illusion. Why didn't you help us sooner? You weren't ready yet. Your ears could hear, but not your heart. I waited for you to find your inner strength. Go now. The Emperor seeks to raise the sunken land. Atop the coral, you'll find the Tree Palace. Below lies the Mana Fortress. Something evil seeks the seals. Hurry! Okay, so you are the shadow version of yourself? No, so then a shadow version of you, double shadow. This guy is the Eagles from Lord of the Rings? Hey, that was my joke. Mr. Timber, Shadow Moses has an entire island named after him. Shadow Moses Island. Yep, that one. That place. Exactly. What does Lunar Boost do? I don't know. I like lunar magic, y'all. I do. I think I like lunar magic. Yeah. Turn things into stuff. Come on, y'all. Oh, we got our Luna to level 2. Luna level 2. Luna level 2. Luna level 2. Metal Gear. That's the best I can do for that. I apologize in advance. I'd like to apologize to David Hayter. So my favorite interaction with David Hayter, this was on Twitter a while ago. I had said something about Mega Man Legends graphics being underrated, because they had put like 2D images of animated faces over the 3D head, and that was like miles ahead of some other games like Metal Gear Solid, where it was kind of just like a potato face. And that's what I said, potato faces. And he showed up and he was like, potato faces? And so from now on, like whenever I think of potato faces, that's the thing. I hope that he took that well too, because I wasn't trying to be like, you know, Metal Gear Solid sucks. I love Metal Gear Solid, but yeah, hopefully he didn't cry himself to sleep that night. My whole life is reducible to potato faces. Something like that. Isn't Dryad the important one? He's weak to snakes. That's true. All I need to do is beat shadow version of myself is ascend mount ordeals. Easy peasy. Oh, thanks very much. Thanks very much. I like to do fun stuff. When I was coming back to streaming, there's an idea that I had. It was a while back to do kind of like a little commercial for the stream, as if all of these fictional characters were giving testimonials. I do Gandalf, Winnie the Pooh, Solid Snake, stuff like that. Would have been fun. You had to be there. But I don't know. Making stuff. I've been making stuff for 10 years now. I'm getting a little tired. Oh, that was a lot of MP. I think I'm going to take a page out of Mage's book, and we are going to do some grinding. You need to beat FF15. You got to beat Dread. Don't worry about FF15. FF15 is well, it is what it is. Let's say that. It's one that I want to give another chance to and play the Royal Edition, aka the complete version of the game, or the finished version of the game, if you like. Unfortunate, yeah. Now, I like to think that the finished product is probably better than the musical that they had planned for it. But I don't know. Maybe the musical was amazing. Wouldn't you love to see emo hair Noctis singing, "Suddenly Seymour is standing beside me. There's no need to worry, 'cause Seymour's your friend. Suddenly." It would have been amazing if we'd had a Final Fantasy musical. So mad we never got the DLC. Yeah, it's like the Royal Edition is the actually finished version of the game, finger quotes, but it's still not the finished version of the game. It's forever just an unfinished Final Fantasy. That is pretty fun to play, except for any time there's something happening with the story, and anytime a character opens their big stupid mouth. Unless you're Ignis. I like Ignis, but Jersey Shore guy, the guy that sounds like Chuck E. Cheese, and Noctis. Like, Noctis was somebody that I thought was cool. I would think somebody like Noctis was cool when I was like 14. Like, wow, look at his black hair and clothes. He must be cool. And then you get old enough, you're just like, nah, he's this emotionally constipated teenager. And that's not cool. That's just somebody who needs to grow up. But Ignis, that dude can cook. That's cool. I think that's great. I did have fun with Prompto, taking photographs of things. I took photographs of enemies' butts for a long time.
He's like, "Hey, Noct, we should go over there and take some photographs of butts."
See,
from Chucky.
That's what Prompto sounds like. Gladio, he could have been a cool character, but once he turned into a shill for Cup Noodle, Then I was like, all right, this is not a character. This is a commercial with abs. Yeah, the belts. Stream hates you, Timber, because it doesn't appreciate good trolling. There's oh, the stream loves Temper. The stream loves Temper. Kane was the original, and Kane, at least Kane had like this kind of interesting love triangle thing, and then he's hypnotized, but even when he's not hypnotized, he's still kind of bad. Like, Kane was cool, you know? He wasn't just like, hey, we'll make him bad by looking like a Abercrombie and Fitch model. What do you think? What happened to Mr. Temper? Let me see here. Did Mr. Temper say something? The hate fuels me. I missed that. It's not showing up in my chat messages. The ad reads. You know what I'm saying? This is... It's hard to speak positively about Final Fantasy these days. You know what I've seen in the past, like, 2 years? Like, in the past 2 years, we've gone from, hey, it's not cool to make fun of Square Enix. They're trying their best. And, like, don't bring down the vibes, dude. Now, like, we're talking about Square Enix getting bought out by bankers and investors, and people are like, maybe they'll save the company. It's really weird how the narrative has changed.
Let the hate flow through you. Your hatred makes you stronger.
You know what? Since we're griping about Final Fantasy, the next nearest thing is griping about Star Wars. The worst moment in the prequel Star Wars trilogy, and there are several, is not the sand, its coursing gets and everything. It's the anticlimax of the fight scene when the Jedi Council goes to confront the Emperor, and you get the cringiest fight scene in the whole friggin' franchise. It's so bad. It's like, I am the Senate. And you're like, that's not a bad line. That's pretty cool. And then it does all these weird, like, flips that are clearly CG, and then these super close-ups because Ian McDiarmid is old. And yeah, wow. Yeah. Square Enix, I don't know. I've asked this question frequently. It makes its rounds. How would you save Square Enix? I don't know. I don't even know if buying out is the right answer. Well, 15 is like the polar opposite of 13, right? Like, if 13 is just a hallway on rails, 15 is like a big open desert with no idea where you're supposed to be going. Yeah, I can't... It's hard for me to imagine that making things better. Investing... I think people out are like really desperate for Square Enix to get better, so they're like, I'll take anything. Even bankers... You know, buying up the company. I have no idea. Every once in a while, I've joked around about, like, Nintendo can buy Square Enix. But I don't want that to happen either. I don't know. I would love for them to get their act together. But I don't know what they need to do. I don't think that they can rely on... I don't think that they can rely on... nostalgia baiting forever. Like, they're kind of floating on like their 90s and early 2000s stuff. Remakes and things like that. Like, the most excited I've been for a Square Enix thing this year was a remake of Dragon Quest, and that thing came out in the 80s. You know? At a certain point, they're going to have to find their footing and make new stuff that's not Forspoken. They didn't make that. Publish stuff that's not Forspoken. But yeah, I don't know. Glad it's not my problem. That's what I have to say about that. I said that to one guy, and he was like, no, it is your problem because Square Enix, they'll stop making games. I was like, bro, I got like 40 years of Square Enix to enjoy, and I haven't played all that. I'm not hurting for new games. This was a theme this week. I'm not hurting for new games. What's the point? Ain't hurting for new games. Maybe their IP will end up. So sell off the IP. Become Squaresoft again. Split up Enix and Square. Let's see. Care about Dragon Quest and Octopath. Yeah, I'm pretty much offline with Final Fantasy these days. The investors are saying, if you got a source for that, I would love to see it. Not that I doubt what you're saying, but I would really love to read about that. If the investors are saying that those games, which seem to be the only ones that people are actually like caring about, unless they just plan to make FF7 content only and forever from now until the end of time. Solid backstory was nice to some of the technological back to fantasy. So good writing. That could help, right? Here's a serious answer for what could save Square Enix. I think Square Enix has gone the route of like make the big Hollywood budget games. But I think that Square Enix needs to focus on their smaller games. I think they should do more smaller games and stop trying to make massive big budget games. If you look at the, like, let me pull this up right now. The Game of the Year lineup. From the Game Awards. It was Silksong, Death Stranding 2, Clair Obscur, Hades 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now, of those, it seems like one of them is like a massive budget game. Now, I don't know the numbers on all of these, but like 2 of those are decidedly indie games. I've heard people call Clair Obscur an indie. I don't have strong feelings on that either way. But most of those are not the third-person action adventure cinematic games that are super hyper big budget that we used to see 10 years ago filling that space. I think that Square should focus on better writing and better budget management and size of game management. Okay, we need to go to the coral thing. I don't know. I have no idea where that is. It's like 0 user scores for Metacritic or something. Oh, like review bombing? Is it like, I'm pretty sure that Dragon Quest 1, 2, and Octopath Travelers are like pretty well scored. But you could find 0 scores for those, I'm sure, at the bottom of the bucket. Yeah, Dragon Quest 2. How's it going, Mole? Welcome. Talking about how would you save Square Enix? Yeah, Square Enix chased the AAA Western market. Yep. And they've lost a lot of their fan base. People don't show up for that. You know? Less dialogue, more and story, more gameplay. And that, I think, is is symptomatic of the shift toward cinematic stuff. Let's see. What's up, Real PT Kyle? How are you today? We're playing some Secret of Mana. Current topic is, how would you save Square Enix? You know, provided you think it needs saving. But for the sake of argument, let's say you do think it needs saving. What would you do to try to save it? Oh, here we go. We got to go like down here, right around here. It looks like that's it. Right there. But we can't land here. So okay. This is the Lost Continent. But I don't see a spot to land. Try it one more time. No, that's not gonna work out. Let's see, where else could we go here? Maybe let me go back to the water palace, and we'll talk to Luca. See if we get any help here. Let's see, Mr. Chamber so far something I'm enjoying Fantasian. If dialogue junk from any is only like one sentence, they're back to fighting. Dialogue junk is such a funny term. Let's see. This looks like this is the right area, but where is the Mana Palace? Right there. What a cool map, but it's really hard to navigate. Stuff like Front Mission remakes could use a little more budget. Honestly, I think that the Front Mission remakes were developed by somebody other than Square, right? I agree. I think those are fairly lackluster remakes, and some of the AI generative stuff in there is pretty sloppy too. Let's see. Oh, it's got the Baron seal of approval. Your better self said it was good. Chance, how's it going? Make another movie. Yeah. Make him work with Nintendo again. There we go. There we go. They don't always hit it, but I think for most consistency in today's industry, it's Nintendo. What's the game about? Asians? Hey, you gotta tone it down, Temper. This is your umpteenth warning. Okay, found a source. Let me see. Oh, heck yeah. Square Enix's main shareholder, 3D investment partners based in Singapore, has released a 112-page document this end of the company. It's a bit insane. It's all we want growth. They even use surreal Metacritic scores to validate criticisms. Interesting. So I wonder... if that interpretation from this this Twitter account is highly skewed toward Square Enix. Yeah. So the tough thing about talking about Square Enix, these are really cool, actually, like pictures of data. But the tough thing talking about Square Enix is you cannot criticize a Square Enix game without somebody saying something like, oh, you're cherry picking, or you're forming a false narrative, or you're just being negative, that sort of thing. And it seems like there's a little bit of that in this thread as well from the person who posted it. No. It's called Fantasian because it's fantasy, I guess. It has nothing to do with Asians. Come on. All right, so that didn't help at all. Let's get back in the air and see where we got to go. Wow. Okay, Sunken Continent. I think we're almost done with this game, which is sad. What should I play after Secret of Mana? What do you guys want to see? Okay. It says that I gotta land on that building. That's what I thought we did. Let's see. We'll go around here. No. I remember this being tricky to land Flammy on top of this. There we go. There we go. I have not done Secret of Evermore yet. No, we could do that. I am not playing a Nintendo. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Oh, Jesus can save Square Enix. Yes, that's true. Would he want to? Well, that was the bigger question. You have to research it yourself. Oh, for sure. I'm not discrediting you sharing the link or anything. You could read how the guy was interpreting the data, which is what I was commenting on. But it's interesting to see the data itself. What I really wanted to see was, what do the shareholders themselves believe? That's what I was really curious about. Let's see. FF Unions did a video about the fortunes. Yeah, I did see that from FF Union. I haven't seen the video itself, but I saw that it was going around, which I was pretty surprised at, because again, a lot of FF creators are very overly positive about Square Enix. So it was one that I think sounded like it was a bit of honesty. Split up the Square Enix IP into the hands of smaller companies. Real PT Kyle says, a Treasure of Rudras. I'd like to play that. What's the worst SNES RPG? A Nindo Way of the Ninja. No, just kidding. I think it's the worst one that I've played. I haven't played them all yet. The worst one that I've played is The Lord of the Rings, Volume 1. That one's it's pretty bad. There's never anything around here, but you never know. There might be something around here. Oh, lady. There we go. You know, it'd be cool, a mod that, what? Why would they design it like that? A mod that makes it so that your weapons charge instantly once you hold the button down. Just max charge, boom. That'd be cool. All right, Mana Palace. But yeah, worst SNES RPG, I would probably say that it's Lord of the Rings. No, Red will not put a Nindo on stream ever again. It's not gonna happen. I could do Secret of Evermore. That could be great. We gotta get back to Ultima 6 at some point as well. So glad to see you. You're going to like this. The ancient continent will surface once I've broken all the palace seals. Once I break this last seal, the Mana Fortress will rise. Too bad you won't be around. Who wants the job? Sheiks. I owe them one since the Republic. Leave it to me. Now, this is something I remember reading about, is that there were things that were cut from this game during localization. So, like, characters just show up, and you're like, hey, remember me? And you're like, nope, not at all. I don't know that I ever saw the red guy. You're the Dark Stalker? Behold, have a taste of my true power. Oh, no. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. Ha, the underworld gives us its strength. I'll squash you. The contract we signed with the underworld gives us control of this world. Oh, Faustian, huh? To keep humans under my control, we're reviving the Mana Fortress. Now your time has come. Oh, no. Let's do this. Let's, get some of this. Alright, is she not going to cast it, or what's going on? She's just not going to do it. Okay, toast. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Oh boy. Okay, let me see here. I thought Square was going to use the modern engine from Trials of Mana to remake Secret of Mana. Didn't they do the Secret of Mana remake first and then the Trials of Mana remake, or was it the other way around? A fan dub for a Super Famicom cart would be cool. You should try it. I can't recall where I'd read that. It might have been the cutting room floor. They did the Secret of Mana one first. Okay, now go ahead and do this. Dude, he just does not. Oh, okay, that's what I kept missing. I was glancing away every time. And did not see that it was repelling magic. Oh no. Yo. Okay. What the? So yeah. Anytime you want to let me attack, that'd be cool. This boss is stupid. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so is there anything I could do here? Maybe we'll just do the absorption to level it up. It triggers the burst, though. So that's uncool. Imagine a boss which just like bounces off all of your magic. Then you're like, oh, I guess I got to do this the lame way. Okay, what else we got? I meant on here. These are all like none of these are gonna not get bounced. Huh? Let's go try dispel magic. See if that'll work. Can't undo wall, silly. Why is he a watermelon? I like that. Yeah, yeah. It does look like a watermelon. Nobody on the dev team was like, we can't make a watermelon boss, you guys. I guess not. I guess not. They were all just like, oh, it looks like a camo guy. Shade is level 0. So does it go up? Like, does this boss's wall come down if the shade level 0 goes up? Or if the shade level goes up? Is that how it works? Let's try it again. He's going to counter it. It looks cool. Aja, his name is so long. Alright, that was a dumb boss. The Secret of Mana remake could have sold better if it didn't suck. There's that. I don't have multiplayer in Trials of Mana. Oh, there you go. The stage is just above us. Let's go. Go this way. Nope. Gotta go this way. Kind of feel like I should save before going up there. I don't know. Can't be too careful. Okay, there's got to be an inn over here somewhere. Can't remember exactly where. There's an item shop. Item shop A. Maybe down on this side. Oh, no, we're not going up there. No, really? Okay. Nothing. Okay, they gotta have one here. Oh, it's been a long time since I played that. I don't know. I emulated it, so there wasn't really a good opportunity to play co-op anyway. Everybody squeeze around this laptop. All right. Do we have our stuff all leveled up? Watts is going to be in here somewheres. No, not here. Yeah. I can remember where he is here. Right there. Spear. Okay, now let me check to make sure. I guess what's the best? Here we go. We've got 6. That one's got 7. So actually, the only one with 7 orbs here is the spear, which is now a lance. So am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh, there's a little bit of difference. That was a question kind of the whole time I was playing this. Was what differences are there with the weapons? You've got some there, like the fist, effective against slimes and lizards. The bow is good for being a caster. You got intelligence and wisdom buff. The fork balloons enemies. That poisons enemies. Inflicts damage on insects. Where's the whip? Oh, that's it right there. Inflicts damage on insects. Okay. So, actually switching to the bow would be good, because then we'll get an intelligence buff on the sprite. And then, just leave that there, I guess. Oh, that's a big increase. Let's see if there's any difference here. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good, too. So she might be... These are the very subtle differences. Very subtle. Your memory is better than mine. That's terrifying. Upgrade the weapons, their properties change. Yeah, somebody was mentioning that the other day. Like losing poison or a status effect. So how many orbs are there for each weapon? Because I've got 7 orbs on the lance here, but all the others are at 6. So I'm not sure if I missed something or there's just boss fights coming up. Looks like there's boss fights coming up. So I don't think I have too much longer on this. Might be able to finish this game tomorrow, actually, which would be pretty good. Let me go ahead and sleepy bye and save this game. Oh, 8 or 9? Oh, okay. I've got a ways then. Well, either way, we'll try this again. We'll try this tomorrow. And in the meantime, I will bid you all a very fond farewell. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'm on every weekday, 1 p.m. Central. We'll be playing more Secret of Mana. And I like that idea of going straight into Secret of Evermore after playing Secret of Mana. I don't think I've ever played them back to back. So that could be really special. And then after that, we'll do Secret of the Stars. So we could do a whole Secret trilogy. All right. Thank you. Thank you, folks. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.